Imagine two men sitting on a mountain of gold plotting to take over the American economy. They are not heroes. Jay Gould and Jim Fisk were ruthless businessmen with a greed so intense it nearly crashed the entire nation in 1869. This isn't fiction. It's the true story of the gold ring scandal and the Black Friday financial crisis that shook America to its core. Want to know how two men tried to control the gold market, bribed their way to power, and triggered chaos? Stay tuned. You're watching Big Breaking Wire. Like and share if you find this worthy. Jay Gould and Jim Fisk, names that echo through American financial history, and not for good reasons. Gould was a cold, calculating financier and railroad tycoon. Fisk, nicknamed Big Jim, was a flashy Wall Street operator known for charm, bribery, and tricks. Together, they formed a dangerous partnership in a time called the Gilded Age, where corruption thrived alongside rapid economic growth. In 1869, Gould and Fisk cooked up a bold, risky plan to corner the US gold market. What does that mean? They aimed to buy almost all the gold in America, driving up its price sky high. Why gold? Because after the Civil War, the US government held huge gold reserves to stabilize the economy. If Gould and Fisk controlled that gold, they could manipulate prices, make massive profits, and boost their railroad deals. But one big obstacle stood in their way: the US government, led by President Ulysses S. Grant, who could release gold to calm prices. To stop this, Gould and Fisk used bribery and political influence, including the president's own brother-in-law, Abel Corbin, to get insider information. For weeks, they bought gold secretly, pushing prices from about $132 an ounce to nearly $160. Investors saw the rising prices and rushed in, unaware it was a bubble built on greed and deception. Then came the shocking day, September 24th, 1869, known forever as Black Friday. President Grant realized what was happening. To stop the frenzy and protect the economy, he ordered the Treasury to sell $4 million in gold. The price of gold crashed fast, from $160 down to $130 in just hours. The crash caused chaos. Investors lost fortunes, banks faced runs, and markets plunged. Farmers, who made up half the workforce, were hit hard as grain prices fell dramatically. Foreign trade slowed to a near halt. The whole American economy trembled from the shock. Despite the damage, Gould and Fisk escaped serious punishment thanks to their powerful connections. Fisk's story ended violently, assassinated over a personal dispute a few years later, but Gould kept climbing to even greater wealth and influence. This scandal exposed the dark side of the Gilded Age, a time when financial giants manipulated markets and politics for personal gain, often at the expense of everyday Americans. The Black Friday gold panic remains a powerful lesson about unchecked greed, corruption, and the fragile balance between government oversight and market forces. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to Big Breaking Wire for more gripping stories from history and the world of finance. Stay curious, stay alert, and remember, the past has plenty to teach us about today's money games. See you next time.